Hello Internet, welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. I don't have anything in particular to do. We beat Mom's Heart with everything. We still haven't unlocked. I guess we haven't beaten it 10 times. We need to go 2 levels without taking damage. That seems real unlikely. You know what, let's go with an Azazel run. I like Azazel. Start with that mini brimstone, which is super good. Maybe we ought to be doing boss rush. We had the opportunity in the last episode to do boss rush, but I didn't feel like we had good enough stuff to do it. Maybe I should be doing that. Oh, that's right, we fly as Azazel. That's super valuable. In between episodes, I realized that I was like shaking, like my hands were shaking. I guess talking about all that stuff in the last episode, we talked about, you know, that time I was nearly stabbed in the last episode, and it got to me a little bit. And then I got the hiccups, which reminded me of a thing I saw in high school. So basically in high school, in like psych class or something, great, take a full heart of damage on the first effing floor. Let's get in here, fight the haunt. And in like psych or soc class, we had to watch this thing. It was basically a baby, and like the mom was making an angry face at the baby. And like the baby is smiling and giggling and whatever, and then it's getting nervous, like its mom is looking at it like she's cross with it, and it looks away, it disengages, and then it looks back, and like mom's still frowning at the baby, you know, and this is like a psychological test or something for the baby, and the mom is frowning, and the baby like doesn't know what to do, and it laughs, and it sticks its tongue out, and it tries to, you know, get its mom to engage, and she doesn't, and baby looks away again, and the baby's starting to be a little freaked out, and it looks back, and mom's still cross, and so like the baby starts to contort its face and look a little bit like, you know, like, oh, please love me, you know. I have no idea what this item does. And we took damage from that. Okay, well, screw you. And the baby is starting to freak out. So the baby starts to cry. Mom doesn't do anything. Mom doesn't smile. Mom doesn't, you know, engage with the baby. She just continues frowning at the baby. And the baby at this point is in distress. Like, having mom not pay attention to you when you're a baby is apparently a real big deal. And so the baby starts, like, crying real hard, and like mom's still not engaging, and the baby's whole body starts to turn against it. Like it starts to shudder, and it starts to, like, literally it starts to hiccup because its body is like, does not know how to process this fear that mom is not engaging with it. And it reminded me of that, and I don't know why, really. Like, I mean, I guess because it was hiccups, but like it just reminded me, like, that your body can turn on you. I don't know these items. We can take one. I think this one, I'm gonna look these up. Okay, so the white item increases damage by 0.5, tears by 0.7, and grants 2 soul hearts. And the book here is an active item that takes 3 rooms to charge, and when activated increases your damage by like 2 for the current room, and it also increases the chance of devil deals in the future. I think we take this because it will only cost us 1 heart, and it gives the soul hearts and stuff, plus the damage up and all that. I don't really want the active item, so yeah. So it reminded me of that, because like I was talking about stressful stuff, and then I got the hiccups, and I was like, oh no, my body is turning on me. But it's not. It's just, you know, a tough situation I was in that I have never really gotten over. Troll bombs. And still bothers me. I don't know why I went for it. Apparently something we got shields us when we take damage, which is good, I guess. Drowsy. I don't know what that item does. Yeah, I never really processed a lot of my stuff like that, even though I'm in therapy. Of course, just get in there and do the damage. Even though I'm in therapy, there's still stuff I don't talk about Not even that I don't talk about, because my therapists know that that happened to me. It's just, I don't like talking about it. So we never really did. You know, I told him about what happened. Lots of guys, you know, that, you know, like I go to group therapy sometimes, and it's like, some of those guys have been in jail, and they have their own horror stories, you know. It's like everybody has something that happened to them, and I should be glad that it just wasn't like sexual assault or something. Like, it could have been way worse. I could have actually been stabbed or sexually assaulted. So this guy's green, which I think means he deals like more damage. Use this item. Kill him dead. This is not a lot of damage, and we took damage at the end of it, even though I thought we were invulnerable. Fuck's sake. Come on. Okay. Okay. Don't step on the creep. Okay. Kill him. Not a great floor for us. Give me the HP up. And down to the next floor. I also don't really know what to do on YouTube, which is making me not happy. We're not opening that. Because, like, I canceled my This Is the Police series. I was going to go back to it, but then I looked some stuff up about it, and it turns out it's even worse than I thought it was. Two of Hearts heals us. Does it give heart containers or just heal you? Just heal you. That's not very useful. 2 key room, which we can't access. Grab this stuff. Hate anything that jumps. Yeah, and I don't really know, so I'm not going to go back to the series, but like, it was a series that people seem to like, so it kind of sucks to have to call it off like that, but I'm super not enjoying it at this point. There's so much wrong with it. So many gameplay choices that they made that they shouldn't have made, you know. Hey buddy, pop, there you go. Give me keys, please. No? Alright, well. Really need some keys so that I can get my item. Because items are important. Okay. So I don't know what to do for YouTube. I want to do something else like that where it's like mostly story driven. But like, there aren't a lot of games like that, and most of those games suffer from the same problems, which is like, they give you choices, but your choices don't actually matter. It's like if you ever played the Walking Dead games, they're super good. They're a great art style. They have a good, compelling story. But ultimately, your choices don't actually matter, because no matter what you choose, you always end up in the same location. You always end up with mostly the same character. Like, let's say you have a choice of, like, who do I save? One of these 2 characters. Well, no matter who you pick, yes, they are dead and the other person gets to live. But because the game doesn't know who you pick ahead of time, the character you save is barely in the rest of the game, because they don't want to write a bunch of dialogue for a character that's, you know, potentially gets killed off by 50% of the people who play it, right? So they just don't write dialogue. They barely put that character in the game. And so it's like, well, what's the point of making that choice if I don't actually get to interact with the person I choose? Gold key is pretty great. You know, like The Walking Dead is like, no matter what choice you make, it's like some characters are always going to die in the story no matter what. No matter who you feed or don't feed, it doesn't actually impact the story. It gives you the sense that it's like a really impactful decision, but ultimately it means nothing to the game at all. And it's like, why am I playing this when nothing I do matters? And so a lot of like those choose your own adventure type games, they miss the mark for me. They just, it feels like no matter what you do, you don't actually impact the game. And so I'm hesitant to pick up, and that's why I don't like This Is the Police, because like, aside from frustrating gameplay, kills heal. Pretty useless item for us. Yeah, aside from the gameplay issues, like where it's like sometimes it just kills your people for no reason, it also like, so like there's a serial killer in it, and I was super excited. It's like, oh man, this is gonna be fun for YouTube. And they give you a choice. Like, do you hide the serial killer's clues from the FBI and investigate him yourself, or do you turn them over? If you turn them over, you don't, for the rest of the game, you have nothing to do. They take it away from you and you don't do anything. And so it's like, okay, well, obviously I'm going to choose to do it myself so that I have more footage for YouTube and whatever. And then as soon as you choose to do it yourself, one of your cops is like, I don't like that you chose to do it yourself. I'm going to tell them. And your only option, I looked it up online, the only way to prevent this is to kill the cop. So either you let the cop report you and then you lose the case completely. You don't get to research the serial killer anymore. Or you murder the cop and then you've murdered an innocent man for no reason other than because you wanted to keep a case. It's like it forces you to do that, and I hate that. You know, they're obviously forcing you to make a decision that is like, it's super stupid, you know? It completely cuts off people who want to play the game like a cop would, and instead they're forcing you into a pretty shady decision, and I hate it. Okay, we'll check the devil deals, but... Oh, good. So Krampus is probably going to kill me, because I don't really know his... Well, we do have the mini brimstone. I don't really know his patterns. I would take the head of Krampus here, yeah. Which is better than that stupid other thing. Man, it takes forever to charge, though. I don't know if it's even that good. Do we head down? We haven't hit a shop yet. Did we hit a shop? We did not hit a shop. I would like to check our shop. Hate skeletons. Of course. Of course. And so yeah, I quit playing This Is the Police. And I saw, of course, you hit me, that Vampire the Masquerade just came out with like a text adventure graphic novel style, or visual novel, I think is what they're called, style game. But like, I'm afraid to invest because one, I'm not good at reading on camera. Like, I'm a fine reader. It's not that I can't read. It's just when you get me reading out loud, for some reason it does not click in my brain. Since we unlocked another shop upgrade, we have more options available to us. My instinct is to buy the Spirit Heart, but then we won't have coins for an item. Of course it's an active item, so that was worthless. I mean, getting trinkets seems really good. And it gives us a luck upgrade. We already have the mini brimstone, dude. Do we really need Krampus's head? I don't think we do. I think we're okay. We're gonna take this item, see if we can make some things happen with it. We're gonna head down to the next floor. So I'm hesitant to start because, like, I have to read everything, and it's probably like thousands of lines to read, which is not my strong suit. You know, my throat's a little crackly. I tend to not read out loud super well, and I don't do voices. So like, I'm not gonna do character voices, which I think people really want when they watch a show, you know, an episode like that. And then two, it's like, I think it's gonna suffer from the exact same problems I just complained about, where your choices aren't really gonna matter. They're gonna pretend they matter, but ultimately they don't. I have no idea what that item is. Oh, we don't have very many coins. Well, I don't really want whatever that is. Looks like a kidney. Sure, give me this thing. You feel balanced. It lowered my damage by like 4 full points. That was not the right decision. So I hate that. I hate that a lot. Not happy about that item. Okay, so our damage is severely reduced. I mean, with Brimstone, it's less of a big deal with the mini Brimstone. But like, your damage does affect this, and we definitely want good damage. I don't know what these items do. I think Ringworm changes our tears, but we don't have tears, so we'll take the safety cap, even though I don't know what it does. I mean, look at how little damage we're doing. Okay. Gold chest, no, it's not worth it. We could check the curse room. I don't think that's probably worth it either. We do have the teleport card still. Red chest, not worth it. I think I'd rather take the half heart. Oh, except you have a deal with the devil, you idiot. Which we now lost because we took red heart damage. So not great. Bunch of brimstone boys. Okay. I mean, Mom's trinket thing charges up really fast, which is pretty good. Okay. So I don't know what to play on YouTube, and effect not found. I don't know what these things do. And I'm not going to look them all up, because we're going to be going through a lot of them. Okay. We are getting the vampirism effect. It's just that we don't really have red hearts, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. Of course. Tinted rock is good. Give me spirit hearts. Don't give me a chest. Okay. Thank you. We have 6 coins. We'll check the shop. 3 cents for a key. No. No. Okay. So I don't know what to play for YouTube. I was going to check out Project Zomboid because I haven't played it in a long time. But I guess that's fully 3D now, and I kind of think it's not going to run super well on my computer while recording. I haven't been recording RimWorld because I'm just like, I'm to the point where I should be building the ship, and I really just don't want to do that. Seems pretty boring to me, so I don't really want to do that, so I've been putting that off. Played a little bit of Cataclysm again, but I'm not really ready to invest a lot of time in that again, so I don't think that that's something I'm going to be doing right now. I will be playing it some in the future. What do these things do? Faith up. Lowers my damage even further. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Faith up is probably good. It's probably like our chance to get spirit hearts or something. I should look them up. I just don't want to look up a trinket every single time I use this box. What's this called? Rosary bead. I'm going to look this up. Oh, a tinted rock I missed as well. Okay, no spirit hearts. Okay, so the rosary bead increases our chance of an angel deal, which is not great. 404 gives a random trinket effect every single room, which is whatever. Like there, it changed our stats. I don't know. I don't know what to do for YouTube. I don't know what people want to watch. Seems like no matter what I play, I get like, I don't know. The other day on my This Is the Police series, I had someone comment on a video and they said, hey, great series. And then I looked at the video analytics the next day and it was like 15 seconds of watch time. It's like, I appreciate that you said I have a great series, but you watched 15 seconds of this video. You could have just watched the rest of the video. It would have been great if you had watched the whole video. Would have been real nice. And so I see stuff like that a lot, and it's confusing because I don't know what people want from me. I don't know what people want to watch. And even if I did know what people wanted to watch, it also has to be something I enjoy playing. And it's hard to find that. We don't want that. Heart Locket, you feel her love. It significantly lowered our damage and stuff. That's probably because of a random trinket effect. Mom's Locket, I think, gives us more red hearts, which is super not useful, but I'm gonna head down anyway. We might as well check for pills. Health up would be real nice. Tears up works. I'm drowsy, no. Power pill. I don't want that. Okay, well, those were mostly not really worth it. Okay. Okay. Of course, pop your head up, you little ass. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do for YouTube. Seems like no matter what I do, I get like the same number of views no matter what. Which is probably good because that's an indicator that people like me and not like one particular game. Like they like me for me, so they're likely to come through and watch whatever I play, which is real nice. But for the most part, I just don't know. I don't know. Was this a curse room or... Oh, we can't get in because we have too many hearts. Never mind then. We will take this, I guess. Purple heart challenge up. I don't know what that means. We're going to take it. Why not? I don't know. We'll just hot swap trinkets all the time, I guess. Okay. Great. Pills. Infested? Question mark. This room's going to not be great. Yep. Yep. Please stop with the jumping. That guy's still alive? Get out of here, meat man. Okay. Check the item room, of course. This looks like a teleporter? Tractor beam. Well, that doesn't do anything for us. I mean, I guess it changes our stats. But the effect doesn't do anything because we have the mini brimstone effect. So... kill the poops. What else can I talk about? Sounds like my family's home from the Christmas party. Which, hopefully they're not mad at me for leaving when I did. Mom's Pearl. I don't know what these items do. Check the shop. Of course, it's greed. Every single time where I'm like, man, I have enough money to buy an item, and I get hit. I go in, it's like greed, and I always take at least one hit. And it's super irritating. Look at all the money we have, and we can't do anything with it. And it didn't even give me an item. It just gave me a key and a bunch of money that you took the shop away. And isn't the next floor like the wombs? So we have no way of spending this money. That's just so irritating. I don't get who made the design choice to replace your shops with greed and like Krampus with your devil deal. Like if you go through all the work of getting a devil deal and you manage to not get hit and whatever, you deserve the devil deal. Don't give you Krampus. It's literally like, hey, how can we screw our players a little bit? I don't get that. I don't understand the design choice behind that. The stars. It takes us to the item room, I think. We don't want to go there. I also didn't really feel like fighting two of you big bastards. Get out of here. Of course. I'm not sure why he turned yellow and whatnot. Also, we're dead. I was going to say I also don't understand why he's not dead yet after all the shooting we did. Alright, screw me, I guess. So thanks for watching. I'll be back with more in the near future. See you next time.